Look, it's basically us. Like, we could just...
Oh, they're fist bumping. We're actually playing video games now. Oh, my God.
No, they're not. Wait. Check this out. Check this out.
They had me hyped. Yo, check it.
Dude, I really want to try something. Okay, so...
Okay, all right.
What if we did this?
What are we doing? Camera's not on us anymore.
Oh, damn it.
You were going to try and take a photo that way?
No. Because people would watch the video through my phone. Look at how... It's basically
it's still
us.
good quality.
Yes, look at how great this is.
Okay, all right.
All right, cool.
All right, actual video.
So shout out to
it.
HCC10.
Shout outs to Suit Spy. Okay.
Suit Supply, yes. Thank you. I love Suit Supply.
So, Calvin and MacD. MacD, of course, Peach. Calvin, Sheik. This is Eggz and OMGage. So OMGage running Jiggly just like he did in the previous set. Dude, they're actually doing a really good job about being able to keep Calvin out, keeping that edge guard in. MacD, they're trying to get involved in the engagement and let him get back on stage, but they did a fantastic job about just resetting it. And actually take 2 stocks now. Blue team's up, too.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of rough because, like, I think this is really, really important for Calvin to hold his own in this match, because if MacD spends his entire match just kind of... Oh, great rest. Great!
That was a great time to find it. And at that percent, you think Peach would actually have been able to get more off that Jiggly than just a Nair.
Well, Peach is not really good at
the punish.
Yeah, punishing plus rest. Like, so that's why McCain did the turnip. So he hit him into the tournament and tried to go for another hit, but you know, 2 hits is honestly better than what you can get most of the time.
On a lot of characters.
Ooh, yeah. So I was kind of saying that, like, for Calvin, he has to really hold his own, because if MacD is babysitting him the entire time, you know, that's not
how Peach wants to be played in Dittos.
Right.
Peach is not going to be the front line who's babysitting and watching their partner, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, MacD wants to be doing, you know, high output damage and getting kills and stuff. Especially going to be important against
back air was a great find, but not able to clinch it up. Just the one hit of the parasol was able to stop him. I know he was going for the shine spike there, but not quite yet. MacD holding on to those lives, though. He's doing a good job about that. I say as that happens, right?
Oh, wow.
Second super hot rest. So notice how MacD was actually just standing there in between the Jiggly and the Fox. He wanted to kind of... He had the indecisiveness that we were talking about earlier, where he could either try and go for the edge guard or go for the punish on Jiggly. Jiggly was so low percent, there wasn't a reason to, and he totally could have got that edge guard, but he had that moment of hesitation, that split second, and in doubles, even like a 1/10 of a second can reset everything.
Yeah, I mean, McCain, where MacD was definitely going for like a greedy option. I think he kind of needs to right now because they're so far behind. You know, he wanted to get the edge guard on Eggz and then get a clean punish on Gage, but
yeah,
you know, it didn't really work out, like you said. Maybe a little bit of hesitation on the edge guard. Not much else to say at this point because 1 stock versus 5, you can do the math.
Yeah, that doesn't add up unless you're Mango, in which case maybe. That was. Shoutouts. That was at What the Fox won, right?
I missed the reference. I'm sorry.
There was this one tournament where in doubles Mango almost did like a 1v2 for 5 stocks.
Oh, dude! After this set, I can tell you about how Mango almost did a 6-stock comeback against me and Connor to win the tournament.
Oh,
I'll tell you about that after the set.
Okay.
It's a long time ago.
Okay.
This is some deep history, but
Deep
we're at game 2.
Lore.
What's that?
Deep melee lore.
Very, very deep. Yeah.
Now this Yoshi's pick, good idea because when they're having to force that Fox and that Jiggly into the engagement, the Jiggly was able to just kind of like hang around it and find those opportunities to just zip in and get that rest really quick. That opportunity is far less potent here.
Yeah, and MacD and Calvin both play disco characters, meaning that they spin around a lot on the floor.
They want to be on the dance floor, you know?
Yeah, and you know, down smash is, like, on a more serious note. They take up a lot of space, and Yoshi's is not very big. So you can sometimes just throw it out there, and, let's see what happens.
What, mate?
Okay, I like that setup.
You know, he scared him from going towards the ledge. So.
Right. Creating a line downwards, and then MacD threw out. Oh my gosh.
He did end up team killing MacD.
And then MacD team kills Calvin. You know, this is not looking that strong, but it is still even. So
stocks are even, 15% up for Team Blue, but evens that out. Wait, no, not evens that out. It deepens further in the pit. Blue team looking pretty strong, actually.
Yeah, blue team to me right now, they look like more of like a team team. Yeah, like they do a lot of back and forth.
They play.
Yeah, their spacing's really good. I think Eggz in particular. I've almost always seen him team with Jigglypuff, so he seems very comfortable just 2v1ing people and then letting the Puff kind of come in when it needs to.
Get those cleanup opportunity with the rest, or just be able to take care of the edge guards. You know?
Right.
The things that Jiggly excels at, utilize the strengths of your team and the compilation that you got.
Oh, okay, yeah, turns out Eggz and Gage have been teaming for almost a decade, and
that would definitely explain things. Calvin and MacD, even though they did, I believe they got second at DI another day too, at doubles, yes?
Yep.
So they clearly have a lot of synergy together and a lot of strength, but I don't think there's anything that can beat out 10 years of experience, at least as far as having knowledge goes.
Right.
Skill maybe not, but that level of synergy is something you don't come across very often.
Yeah, and it really shows. I mean, I don't even know if they've done too much team stuff. It's just, I feel like they've really just been bullying Calvin a little bit. Calvin having a little bit of harder time against Jigglypuff in particular, going for grabs.
They do know he will be the easier one to kill. The Sheik is the easy target. That's who you want to aim for. They're doing a good job about that. They burned through his stocks to the point where then MacD took one and, you know, took him out of the picture.
Yeah. I think this is it. This is 2-0, so this is the best of 5. Okay, Calvin.
They're thinking. MacD reassuring him, you know, thinking of a strat.
Right, and that's kind of been the theme going on so far. I think Calvin kind of known a little bit to get very invested in the game, letting his emotions kind of run a bit, and MacD right now really trying to help him out. And
recenter him, you know.
That's been the case at DI Another Day. That's been the case for a couple other tournaments. This might be his last chance at this tournament today, at least at doubles. We'll see how this goes.
Will we get that sight again? I mean, that set against Blake. You know,
right, Blake and Rustin.
Yeah. It all depends on this game right here. It's a good down smash getting Jiggly out of there. They did let her back on though, focusing a lot on Eggz. I think the prevailing theory is something that was talked about a while ago, which is burn through the Fox stocks as best you can. There's one down.
And then still get Puff when you can, but not necessarily focus on the kill unless
they got Puff that kill damage, and that'll do it right there. So
right.
Even the little bits going forward. We could get down smash will send Puff to 55%, 67, already nearing kill territory. If no wait, does Sheik have a kill on Jiggly at that percent? Maybe an up smash, but that's extremely high risk.
So up smash, yes. I think one thing that does come into play against Puff that doesn't really happen as much in singles is going for grabs sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not necessarily going for the grab, but getting the throw is more okay. Down throw slap.
Right.
Again, really good.
Good on MacD to reset that, not let Eggz apply pressure. Eggz looking nervous, trying to just find what he can. Little hits. Oh! Whiff. Notice how Eggz actually jumped down and shined his teammates so that way they couldn't punish the whiffed rest. That was so smart. That was so smart.
Dude, Eggz definitely has a stage awareness.
They have that, that synergy and that stage awareness. They know what's going on and they know where they should be.
Ooh, this is a bad look.
They both got to kill simultaneously too.
Right, and I still think blue team is actually behind right now because given their percents, if you kind of assume that they lose their stop,
they'll be down a stop.
Right.
It's definitely Aiden and MacD can do this right now, but
they can't take too much more damage, especially not a kill.
They need to focus on getting these kills as soon as possible, rather than these little trade opportunities that seem to be happening. They're pushed towards ledge now. Shine Spike missed. Ooh, so I think Eggz might have whiffed an up smash there with a tap jump somehow, but that's not something you see. Otherwise, I'm curious why on earth he would have gone up to the top platform to go after MacD instead of that kill on Aiden.
Oh no!
Good run up smash.
So blue team now bringing it back. This is now their lead, and you know this last stock from them, they've been playing very safe. Not even playing safe, but just not really getting hit, not really taking much damage, and definitely not really getting killed. Except there.
And notice how the deaths. Oh no! I ruined everything. Okay, JK.
Did I ruin everything? I did.
Oh no. We might have a slight problem with the backdrop. Yeah.
I fix.
Okay, so between MacD and Calvin, this is a very, very important last stock. McCain can't die here. Calvin needs the help, and yeah, Calvin needs to hold him off, create a wall. If he can get a kill on Fox or something, that would be very, very ideal. Bladewise is definitely getting married.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Good Calvin.
That's exactly what we needed.
They can just get this OMGage stock. Good back air.
Okay, this is all on Calvin right now.
100%.
A 2v1 was, that's it.
That's it, yeah. Not looking happy about that. Fist bumps. You know, still honorable, but